The law of the Spirit is love one another. The whole law and prophets hang on this. Love one another. Love God, love your neighbor. Love God, love people. You know, you read it, you're like, what does that mean? Jesus said, I give you one law now. Love one another. He meant it. For the entire law is fulfilled in one statement. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. The entire law. Can you understand how you cannot be guilty? You've been wondering how to overcome sin. Everything you do, make sure it's done in love. That's all. Do unto others. You know you would not like your bed scattered. Don't scatter someone's bed. Make the bed. After you sat on it, make it. You know you wouldn't like someone to wear dirty shoes and mess up your small corner. You like sitting on this thing and someone comes in with their slippers. Crack, crack, crack. Would you like it done to you? Then don't do it to someone. Be thinking, oh, didn't I saw this thing, I just took it and ate. What if they are angry? Except your husband and wife. But generally speaking, it is why till tomorrow, forgive me girls, I don't like people borrowing people's things. I know guys do it too a lot. Manage your own things. I know girls go like, no, that's not how we girls are. I don't agree with you. If God wanted you to have it, He would have given you. Are you saying I can never? I didn't say so. There's no law that says thou shalt never borrow. You can borrow, but I'll be so much happy if you worked on just operating with what you have. You might give God an excuse to give you your own, but since it's so comfortable to always borrow, please, you have accessories. Have this, you have this. Some people don't want to give you. Sometimes people have borrowed and spoiled it. Sometimes they are just like, oh, whatever. They say we should love one another, take the thing. But it's, oh, why can't you just do? What if that person did not exist? Wouldn't you survive? Anybody, have you met anyone very good at borrowing, very hard to give ever? It's a fantastic existence, but they do exist. So these people have to pull on the cross. They just say, just kill me again. Take it. They are just dying afresh every day when you appear. Because you are selfish, as though the word selfish and your name is synonymous. But you can ask so freely. Every time you do that, people just use it as an opportunity to be crucified. Your reward is getting bigger every time. Don't worry, don't die. In fact, just dash them the thing. Unfortunately, they will come for something else. Because there are some people, they just like other people's things. There's nothing like somebody's thing. Have you seen like a child, your neighbor's house? There's no place like your neighbor's house. You know now? The TV in your neighbor's house is smaller than your own, but it's nicer. Neighbor's house, child, there's no place like the neighbor's house. Everything in the neighbor's house is nicer. The food you rejected in the house, the one minus fish in your neighbor's house. You started young. It's like gifting. The Bible says you should love your neighbor as yourself. Practice this and you can't sin. What are the sins? Think of it. You can't sin if you're doing good to people. You can't sin. It's impossible. You don't like being lied to. Don't lie to anyone. You don't like your things being taken. Don't take anyone's thing. Don't steal. I mean stealing. You wouldn't want them to lie on you. Don't lie on anyone. When someone asks you for something, you like them to give you. So when they ask you, give them. Do to them as you want done to you. You can't sin. You can't break any law. As a preacher, as a father, as a mother, as a sister, brother, anything, worker, do to others as you want done to you. You cannot sin. Would you like your boss to be happy with you? Yes. Would you like to be a boss and anything you tell your person to do, they do? Yes. So do so. Always do. As a student, would you like as a lecturer that your students don't submit their assignment? Then do your assignment. Don't watch a Korean series. Don't go watching around 1 o'clock. Hey, let me hurry. Nodding and drawing all sorts of things. You can't decide whether you're a fine art student or a law student. Doing art with pen. And who draws on a foolscap sheet? A sleepy student does artwork. Shapeless artwork. So you wake up, instead of that, you have to recopy. You're like, what is this? Mixed in with, you're wondering, is this watercolor or water or spit? From where you woke up and found your head on the paper. But all these things happen from, remember, some of it is from being too busy. Don't be too busy. Don't be too busy. Don't run up and down too much. Love, remember, first God, then God will give you grace. He will give you help. He will give you favor. This is the summary of everything we've said. Walk in the spirit, you won't carry out the desire of the flesh. How do you walk in the spirit? By loving one another. When you do to others as you want done to you, you are walking in the spirit. It's the same thing. Stop asking, how do I walk in the spirit? Do what God said you should do by loving others as yourself. But if you follow your flesh, it desires what is against the spirit. Selfishness. Your flesh will tell you to do things that you want. That's what your flesh will tell you.